here on behalf of the Bahai community. I'll be reading an extract from a letter written by the Universal House of Justice, which is the International Governing Council of the Bahai Faith, followed by a chanting of a unity prayer. The great peace towards people of goodwill throughout the centuries have inclined their hearts, of which seers and poets for countless generations have expressed their vision, and for which from age to age the sacred scriptures of mankind have constantly held the promise is now at long last within the reach of the nations. For the first time in history, it is possible for everyone to view the entire planet with all its myriad diversified peoples in one perspective. World peace is not only possible, but inevitable. It is the next stage of the evolution of this planet, in the words of one great thinker, the planetization of mankind. Whether peace is to be reached only after unimaginable horrors precipitated by humanity's stubborn clinging to old patterns of behavior, or it is to be embraced now by an act of consultative will, is a choice for all who inhabit the earth. A paralyzing contradiction is developed in human affairs. On the one hand, people of all nations proclaim not only their readiness, but their longing for peace and harmony, for an end to the harrowing apprehensions tormenting their daily lives. On the other, uncritical assent is given to the proposition that human beings are incorrigibly selfish and aggressive, and thus incapable of erecting a social system at once progressive and peaceful, dynamic and harmonious, a system giving free play to individual creativity and initiative, but based on cooperation and reciprocity. As the need for peace becomes more urgent, this fundamental contradiction, which hinders its realization, demands a reassessment of the assumptions upon which the commonly held view of mankind's historical predicament is based. Dispassionately examined, the evidence reveals that such conduct, far from expressing man's true self, represents a distortion of the human spirit. Satisfaction on this point will enable all people to set in motion constructive social forces, which, because they are consistent with human nature, will encourage harmony and cooperation instead of war and conflict. To choose such a course is not to deny humanity's past, but to understand it. The Bahai Faith regards the current world confusion and calamitous condition in human affairs as a natural phase in an organic process, leading ultimately and irresistibly to the unification of the human race in a single social order, whose boundaries are those of the planet. The human race, as a distinct organic unit, has passed through evolutionary stages analogous to the stages of infancy and childhood in the lives of its individual members, and is now in the culminating period of its turbulent adolescence, approaching its long-awaited coming of age. A candid acknowledgement that prejudice, war, and exploitation have been the expression of immature stages in a vast historical process, and that the human race is today experiencing the unavoidable tumult which marks its collective coming of age, is not a reason for despair, but a prerequisite to undertaking the stupendous enterprise of building a peaceful world. That such an enterprise is possible, that the necessary constructive forces do exist, that unifying social structures can be erected, is a theme we urge you to examine. Whatever suffering and turmoil the years of immediately ahead may hold, however dark the immediate circumstances, the Bahai community believes that humanity can confront this supreme trial with confidence in its ultimate outcome. Far from signalizing the end of civilization, the convulsive changes towards which humanity is being ever more rapidly impelled will serve to release the potentialities inherent in the station of man and reveal the full measure of his destiny on earth, the innate excellence of his reality. The well-being of mankind, Baha'u'llah wrote more than a century ago. Its peace and security are unattainable unless and until its unity is firmly established. I'd like to now take the time to chant a unity prayer. Oh my God, oh my God, unite the hearts of thy servants and reveal to them the great purpose. May they and strength to serve thee. Oh God, lead them not to themselves, but guide their steps by the light of thy knowledge, and cheer their